There was a time when cars didn't try to protect you from mistakes, they exposed them. The 1990s was the final era where driving still felt raw, mechanical, and brutally honest. No overprotective electronics, no artificial sound, no digital filters between you and the road. Just pure machines built by engineers who cared more about performance than comfort. And here's the twist. Many of these cars were once considered just fast, exciting, even ordinary by some standards. But today, they've transformed into multi-million-dollar collectibles, locked away in private collections, traded like fine art, and studied like history. What changed? Why did these machines explode in value? That's exactly what we're about to uncover, because these are not just cars anymore. They are investments, legacy pieces, and symbols of a lost era. And as we count down from 5 to 1, you'll begin to understand something powerful. The real value of a car is not in its speed, it's in its story. And trust me, these stories are worth millions. Before we go deeper, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the Machine Diaries for more powerful automotive stories like this. 5. Toyota Supra Mk4. At number 5, the Toyota Supra Mk4 stands as one of the most misunderstood legends of the 1990s. When it first arrived, it was respected, but not worshipped. It wasn't the most luxurious, nor the most exotic, but hidden under its hood was something that would change everything: the legendary 2JZ engine. This engine wasn't just powerful, it was nearly indestructible. Tuners quickly realized it could handle insane horsepower with minimal upgrades, turning the Supra into a street and track monster. Over time, its reputation exploded, fueled by car culture, motorsports, and media influence. Today, finding a clean, untouched Supra Mk4 is incredibly rare. Prices have surged dramatically, especially for original, low-mileage examples. But here's the real lesson. Value didn't come from luxury or branding. It came from engineering reliability, cultural impact, and long-term demand. For collectors, the Supra represents one of the smartest automotive investments of the modern era. A car that proved performance legends are often underestimated in their own time. 4. Acura NSX. At number 4, the Acura NSX changed the definition of what a supercar could be. Before the NSX, owning a high-performance exotic meant dealing with unreliability, high maintenance, and constant compromise. But this car flipped the entire concept. Developed with direct input from Formula One legend Ayrton Senna, the NSX was engineered to deliver precision, balance, and everyday usability. Its lightweight aluminum body and mid-engine layout provided exceptional handling, while its reliability made it practical in ways other supercars simply couldn't match. In the 1990s, it earned respect, but not the full appreciation it deserved. Today, that has completely changed. Values have climbed significantly, especially for early, well-preserved models. Collectors now recognize it as a turning point in automotive history, a machine that forced European manufacturers to rethink their approach. The NSX teaches a powerful lesson in automotive investment. True value is not always immediate. Sometimes it takes time for the world to realize just how important a car really is. 3. Porsche 911 Turbo 993. At number 3, the Porsche 911 Turbo 993 represents something far deeper than just performance. It represents the end of an era. This was the last air-cooled 911 ever produced, marking the final chapter of a design philosophy that had defined Porsche for decades. In the 1990s, it was already considered fast, refined, and desirable. But today, its value has skyrocketed for a different reason: scarcity combined with emotional connection. Its twin turbocharged engine delivered explosive performance, while its classic design maintained the unmistakable identity of the 911 lineage. As Porsche transitioned to water-cooled engines, the 993 instantly became more than just a car. It became a symbol of purity, a reminder of a time when driving was more mechanical and less digital. Today, collectors aggressively pursue clean examples, driving prices higher every year. The 993 Turbo proves that rarity alone is not enough. It is the combination of historical significance and emotional value that creates true automotive investment power. 2. McLaren F1. At number 2, the McLaren F1 stands in a league of its own. This is not just a car, it is widely considered one of the greatest automotive achievements in history. Built in the 1990s with no compromise, it featured a naturally aspirated V12 engine, a central driving position, and a design focused entirely on performance. It was once the fastest production car in the world, but speed is only part of its story. What truly defines the F1 is its exclusivity and engineering purity. Only a very limited number were ever produced, making each one incredibly rare. Today, its value has exploded into tens of millions, with collectors competing fiercely whenever one appears on the market. But beyond the price, the McLaren F1 represents a philosophy: build the best possible machine without compromise. That mindset is what turned it into one of the most valuable cars ever created. It is not just an investment, it is the definition of automotive perfection. 1. Ferrari F40. At number 1, the Ferrari F40 is not just a car, it is an emotion. Built to celebrate Ferrari's 40th anniversary, it was designed with one purpose: deliver the most raw, unfiltered driving experience possible. No traction control, no driver aids, no unnecessary luxury, just a twin-turbocharged engine and a lightweight body that demanded respect. Driving it was not easy. In fact, it was terrifying for many. But that is exactly what made it legendary. In the 1990s, it was admired. Today, it is worshipped. Values have soared dramatically, especially for original, untouched examples. Collectors don't just buy the F40, they chase it. But here's the deeper reason behind its value. It represents the final era of truly analog supercars, a time when driving required skill, courage, and complete focus. The F40 is not just expensive because it is rare, it is expensive because it can never be recreated, and that is what makes it timeless. These 5 cars are more than just machines from the 1990s. They are lessons in value, legacy, and vision. They show us that true automotive worth is not defined by price at launch, but by impact over time. Each one started as a product of its era, but evolved into something far greater. Today, they dominate auctions, define collections, and inspire a new generation of enthusiasts and investors.